So, here we are going into the shop. Let's check it out. See what the guys are up to. There's the Vet, 1969, 427, 4-speed car. New fenders, quarters, frame off restoration, custom made jig, all made by yours truly, Jared Ellis. Then over here, got a 1964 and a half Mustang. Doing it for a chiropractor here in Lawrence, Kansas. His original car that his mom purchased in 1964. What else we got in here? His tools. That's David Lawson, Nickerson Auto Sales. Helps out a lot with the builders. AKA the Scout. That's a minivan we're doing for his brother Larry. That's going to be a vehicle that they use to do the transportation. It's a Golden Gloves boxing team. That's our paint booth. That's a 1970 Chevelle. Doing for the guy that builds all my computers. And then that behind it is a 1951 Buick Special. That's a car that we're restoring for a guy, 83 years old, retired engineer out of Lawrence, Kansas. That's Doper. That's Chip. He does all my paint work. This over here is Tony. That's my young guns. That's my body man slash mechanic man. That's our tools all along that wall. Then we come over here. These are the rest of our tools. Buffers, spot welders, TIG welders, torches, little MIG welders, panel welders. Last but not least, this is our hand washing facility. A 500-gallon barrel with a bucket. Hand dispenser. Help the boys out, make it a little more modern. We don't have running water in our shop. But basically, we try and do the best that we can. We have lots of tools, just as anybody or any typical shop would have. It's not that we're without tools, we just don't have some of the proper tools to make things happen in a quicker, better fashion that would be in a more productive manner. It's not that we're not organized or stocked. We have items, like in our Bondo cabinets, spreaders, fiberglass repair, you know, all of our sandpapers. You know, we're an average shop. It's not that we don't have materials. We have enough to get by. It's just we don't have the amenities of a real nice shop. As an example, my booth, you got to put a plastic door down in order to shut it. That's what we mean by improvising, making something out of nothing. You know, this is a booth, concrete walls, it's going to be built. I put floor grate in it and closed up the duct on the bottom and basically made it a cross draft booth by adding a fan and a box system to where when you open up the rear door, it now works. We put up some lighting so we can see. And basically, this booth is what we create these $100,000 paint jobs or cars out of, which in my opinion would be phenomenal if we had real equipment. Go through our door, as you can see, that's how we go into the paint mixing room. We have safety equipment, gun washers, tool cabinets, paint guns, some of the nicest equipment, all Sada. And here we're getting a little more on the shadier side. That's all of our old paint, but that's my ductwork that my fan is inside. That is ducked up to my garage door, which when opened lets the exhaust flow outside and then basically keeps the overspray from coming back into the shop. And basically it creates a clean, dry environment for us to paint in. This, like I said, this is our paint mixing room. We've got computer ratio mixing on everything. That's our mixing bank. Our other mixing bank. You can go further back. In here, turn on the light. This is the compressor room. There's our paint shaker. I restored that. Our air dryer. And our two compressors. And as you walk back out, you're back into the shop where we was earlier. It's all of our frame pulling equipment. Back to the frame machine. Dave's tool area. And then back to David. Imagine that. The scout's on the phone looking for another deal. So then we go back here. We'll go on back to show you our office. Then you go through this curtain here. And this is basically our assembly room slash office. And here's where we're putting together the 1970 Dodge Charger 446 pack car. It's almost done. It'll probably be out of here within another month. It's where we keep all of our cleaning goods, rag supplies, stuff like that, all along the wall. And the same thing, the rear garage door. That's all Charger parts. And now we're back to the other side of the paint booth with the exhaust ductwork that goes out the garage door. Down here on the floor, underneath the tarp, is all of the parts that I just went and had done for that 1951 Buick. Basically, it's all been powder coated, all ready to reassemble, each and every piece. All we got to do is get this Charger out of here so we can continue on the Buick. That's the shop. This is the office. This is my spot. Got a couch. That way when Dave's in town he can sleep. Got him satellite TV. Basically got computer, internet. Sodas if you need them. Refrigerator with all the accommodations. Microwave to roll. The only thing we still need left here, yeah, will be a toilet. Once we get toilet and running water, we'll be a lot better off. But for right now, we just do what we can to get by. Unfortunately, sometimes that's going outside or using a 5-gallon bucket if you have to. Other than that, that's my beautiful daughter. Then over here, that's my beautiful wife. Love them both. If it wasn't for them two people, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. One thing that we do like to over-improvise is the stereo. We love our radio. We have speakers all throughout the shop, in every department. We like to be able to turn it up loud and listen to what we like to listen to help us motivate through the day. I know this wasn't very much, but I hope it's enough to make you happy. Thanks for the tour, and I hope you get back to me soon. Thank you and have a good day.